Hello everybody, it's Thursday now. I just got out of the shower and it's very, very dark and gloomy out. We had thunderstorms last night, which was cool, but it's still raining. Not pouring like it was last night, but no more lightning and thunder, so now it's just gloomy. But this is really getting rid of the snow, so I don't know if there are any more snow piles around, but if there are, they shouldn't be around for long. And I'm wearing this green shirt. It's a 2X that I couldn't wear for months, and it's fitting pretty good, so that's a good thing. And then these jeans that I couldn't wear at all when I got them are pretty baggy now, so that's another good thing. One bad thing though is that Don is over at he's over with his sister Becky and her husband Troy, probably John too, at Lori and Bob's house, because they are the ones we went to for Thanksgiving and Christmas. If any of you have been around long enough to remember. I mean, I know some of you have been, but there might be some new people. But they're very, very private people, and all I could do was film the food a little bit and film their chihuahuas. So might help you guys who have been around a long time remember who they were. Well, I don't remember if it was, well, it must have been January or the end of December, but Lori had a massive heart attack that she really shouldn't have lived through at all. And they put her in a medical-induced coma, and here it is past the middle of April already, and she just passed away last night. So I don't mean to be heartless, but I'm not surprised, because I was surprised she lived through the heart attack from what was described to me. So they're over there now giving Bob some support. I didn't go because I needed to take a shower and because everybody smokes and I don't want to sit in cigarette smoke. That might sound selfish in a situation like this, but sitting in cigarette smoke gives me a stomach ache, gives me a headache, makes my eyes burn, and makes me stink. I don't enjoy it. I used to smoke, yes, earlier in my life. I don't anymore, so I can't stand it anymore. It stinks even worse for me than if I had never smoked in the first place. I think those of you who have smoked and quit probably know what I'm talking about. Cigarette smoke didn't bother me before I started smoking, but then I smoked for a few years and then I quit, and now it's horrible. So anyway, that's why I'm not over there. I haven't seen Becky and Troy since January 2nd, so I don't know what's going on with that, but whatever. And then after that, Don and I have to go to town to get a few things like cat food, WD-40, some of the medicine I take, like vitamin E things, and there was one more thing. It's on a list on my iPhone in the notes, so all I have to do is open that list up and there it all is. And still no word on whether I'm fired or not. I was hoping Connie would text me if she heard from James, but oh well. If I'm gonna get fired, it would be nice if she would just text me and say, hey, you're fired, rather than have me get all ready, come all in, get there, be ready to clock in, waste my day, and then just get hauled in the office to be told, go home, you're fired. So I don't know, whatever. I still 100% expect to be fired, and if I'm not, I'll be shocked. But like I said in yesterday's video, it would be nice, very nice, to get an answer one way or the other. Hanging in limbo for 2 weeks is no fun. 2 weeks and counting. So Don's finally home, and we're going to go to the store and get the things we need. And I've just been watching Sick Note on Netflix, which is, it's still weird for me to see Rupert Grint not being Ron Weasley. This is the first thing I've ever watched where he wasn't Ron Weasley, where he wasn't in Harry Potter, so it's weird. There, the cats have their food. Flip it around, the front is cuter.
Flip it around, the front is cuter.
Yeah, the little cat they put on here, that's cute.
Give you cute.
What do you want, Tug?
He said that he's giving you cute.
Yeah, you want that whole bag of cat food, and you'll eat it too, I know you would.
He said, but I'm giving you cuteness.
Oh yeah.
I'm giving you a big old fat doggy smile.
Yeah, cat looks like you, doesn't it? He's like, no, I don't look that silly.
Doug says he will.
He will what?
Look silly.
Yeah?
Eat that cat food.
He always looks silly.
Right, Ugg? Tell her, Ugg.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a really gloomy day. Yucky.
Yeah.
Wet. Cold.
Well, it's comfortable in here. 70, so
Yeah.
at least.
And that's all from that heater right there. So it works pretty good. So for dinner I'm making wheat spaghetti with mushrooms and onions and this sauce over here, and then 1 serving of this on top instead of the mozzarella, or the Parmesan, not mozzarella. And I know I've explained it before, but not everybody has watched all our videos, but I only do 1 serving of spaghetti for each of us, so I have to do it in 2 different pans, or else it's going to be harder to divide it up after it's cooked. So it looks like one of them is ready to go. There we go, all set. 1 serving of everything, just how it should be. Right before dinner, Becky, Troy, and John came over, which was pretty nice because that's the first time they've been here since like the end of December, so that was good. But we found out that Don and Becky's sister Julie isn't doing too well, so that's not good. And we're just relaxing now. Don's here and Tug's there, and both fireplaces are on. Not the heat on the big one though, just the lights. And we're watching whatever's on TV. So how was your day?
Alright.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's all you have to say?
Yeah.
Hey Gizzard, cat butt. But anyway, I go back to work tomorrow, 5 to close. It's a really short shift. But then after closing, I have to be back on Saturday at 9:30 in the morning, which means I have to get up at 7:30 in the morning to make sure I can take a shower and be ready. So that's gonna suck. No sleep then. But of course, all of that isn't a great big if. If I don't get fired. I could get fired tomorrow. I don't know. I'll find out. But in the meantime, we're going to say goodnight, and we hope you enjoyed the video and that you like, subscribe, comment, share, and you're having a good night. Say goodnight over there.
Good morning.
And we'll see you next time.